Good for B-rolls. All right. Some great ads this week. There's some doozies out there. I, for one, hit the waiver wire hard this week, big time, because there were some good ones out there, and it was time to drop a lot of people. So, for myself, I grabbed Devontae Adams because he's had 2 great weeks in a row. I grabbed him in 2 leagues out of 4. Ty Montgomery I grabbed in 2 leagues. I actually grabbed him last week in 1 league and reaped the benefits. Got me 12 points. Jack Doyle, I think everyone should grab. I've had him for a couple weeks now in 1 league. He's awesome. I think even when what's his name comes back for the Colts, I think Jack Doyle's going to be the main tight end. And Devontae Booker, we just talked about. I picked him up in 1 league, and now I'm trying to work out trades. I just got denied in 1 league, but I still have trades out in 2 leagues to pick up Devontae Booker because he's going to be the second coming for running backs. I really do. For tight ends, CJ for the Texans.
Federowitz.
Yeah.
Federowitz.
I think he's an up-and-comer at tight end. You should pick up. Versus the Lions, they're 30th in touchdowns versus tight ends.
I think any of those Eastern European names, like any of those.
I think he was an extra in that Liam Neeson movie.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the first guys to get shot. But I think he's a great tight end too. And another great pickup, just a little footnote here. Quarterback Kirk Cousins was dropped by Matt in one of our leagues.
Oh, yeah. What'd you say his name was?
Matt?
No, not Matt.
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Kurt Cousins?
Yeah.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Kirk.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right.
What's going on,
there?
Terry?
Yeah, totally.
I got some Kadeem Carey, even though I love Jordan Howard. I think there's going to be a
part of that committee, though.
He is part of that committee, but if you're desperate,
if
you're desperate, he's going to be getting some carries. Jamison Crowder, wide receiver at Washington.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a PPR league, this guy.
Slot.
He's going to get probably about 5 or 6, maybe 7 receptions next week. Brandon LaFell, I picked him up in the Yahoo League. He's been getting a lot of looks with Cincinnati. I haven't had him since he sucked when he was with the Panthers. But he's a tall wide receiver. He's like 6'4".
Yeah, he is.
230 pounds. So look for Dalton to hook up with him. And then Chris Thompson. Matt Jones has been fumbling the ball. Chris Thompson's been a good third down.
Yeah, I think he's injured now. There's something wrong with him. He got hurt.
Well, Chris Thompson's a good third down running back, and he's going to be getting some carries.
And he can catch the ball.
Yeah, that's why I say third down running back.
He's got good hands.
He does have great
hands. Good hands in college.
Oh, you're good.
Runs with the girl I dated.
Well, I think you should pick up Arian Foster.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it.
Or trade for him.
You're just trying to mess up teams that you're competing against.
Exactly. Well, you guys covered most of it. I actually had Jamison Crowder too, man. But he's going to be the guy.
Keith does that.
At least until
I do.
Reed
he's a cooler.
Back around, but
old Asian lady at the craps table.
Did you say Jaquise Rogers? You did not.
I did not. But Jaquise Rogers, I said 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It was a good
Doug
one.
Martin, he's still hampered by his injuries.
So. Tevin Coleman, I think, is still slightly injured too.
Yeah,
he is. He is. So that was another guy that I would look into.
Jaquise Rogers plays for Tampa Bay.
Surprises, good or bad? I'll start.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's much of a surprise. He's been kind of doing pretty good in the running back by committee in Oakland. DeAndre Washington, he's kind of taken some of the carries away from Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray's still leading in carries, but DeAndre's the leading rusher right now in Oakland. I mean, he's not blowing it up, but no one really is on that team. I mean, it's really three-back committee. But he's been a little bit of a surprise. Also, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I did not think Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to
touche.
Yes.
Be as bad as he was going to be.
That's exactly what I wrote.
Yeah,
he's as bad as he was compared to 2015.
Yeah, but he
threw 6 interceptions in a game.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
It's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
It was bad.
That's what's going to happen to Love.
And Todd Gurley. I have Todd Gurley in one of my leagues, and it's.
I do too.
And, I mean, he was most people's top 3 He was a top 5 in anyone's draft this year. And
I made a comment in week 3 that you might want to bench Todd Gurley, and you guys said, no, you did do that with your second or third pick. But he hasn't. But how many points? What's the most points he's scored all year? Except
I think I've had a 15-point, 16-point week once. But
how many times has he scored under 10?
Yeah, you're still not going to bench him.
That's true.
Oh, I would bench him if I knew he was going up against a defense that was good against the run.
Yeah.
I don't know. My biggest surprise got taken.
I'll roll the dice on
but
that.
I am going to mention that I think the Chiefs' defense is a little bit better than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
So with their injuries, that's kind of one of my bigger surprises. But they've been a big play defense too. They've been
that is good. That's a good surprise
for touchdowns and anyway. You're
that
good.
it?
You can go.
Biggest surprise. LeGarrette Blount. He's been great late round pick. And even with Tom Brady coming back, he's been still scoring touchdowns and still running the ball.
Yeah, because you think James White was going to get more playing time.
Yeah, but even with Brady coming back, you thought it'd be more of a passing offense, but they're still running the ball and he's still getting a lot of carries. So, and he can't catch. He can't catch chlamydia in a whorehouse. So this guy's still gold.
Not like you.
Yeah. Melvin Gordon has been late round gold. He is awesome. I don't know if his maturity or the O-line for San Diego.
There's injuries too.
Injury last year?
No, Danny
Woodhead. He was good when Danny Woodhead was still there.
I know, but he's getting more reps.
Yeah, that's true. And that helps out. And then other surprise, how bad these Hopkins, Allen Robinson, and Alshon Jeffrey have been.
You mentioned two guys that I have in separate.
Yeah, I have DeAndre Hopkins.
And these are 3 premier top 5 receivers.
Well, Houston's.
And you can't.
But once again, are they bad or
are
the
quarterbacks may be bad? But last year Jacksonville's quarterback, the same quarterback.
Really irritates me about DeAndre Hopkins.
The other ones
like
have different quarterbacks.
Houston's offense is trying to force it to him, but they're getting these little 6-yard passes.
But they have Lamar Miller now. They're probably running more.
Well, they still try to force it to him. He'll get 5 receptions a game sometimes, but they're like little 7-yard receptions, and you're only going to end up getting him hurt. Yeah. That's something you got to look at. You're going to end up getting him hurt doing that crap. He's not a big guy.
Time to cut off your roster. Time to trim your roster. I've cut these guys. I've replaced them with other people that'll score any fucking points. Tajay Sharp. I'm tired of waiting on this guy. Done with him. Zach Ertz. Jesus. I waited through the injury, the rib injury. He's come back. He is fallen off the fucking cliff. And Michael Floyd, even though he got a touchdown last week, he is just, from last year to this year, he's not the same wide receiver. He's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Tired of waiting.
I'll throw Tyler Lockett into that.
What happened? I've heard his name in forever. That's a good one.
The only thing I saw his name on was when I was at the Sporting KC game on Sunday. I saw somebody wearing a Tyler Lockett jersey in front of me. I'm like,
fuck.
He must have got that on discount.
Yeah.
Aaron Foster, of course. I think it's time to part ways with that guy.
Let's have another one. You guys did. Green Beckham that went to the Eagles. I haven't heard his name.
Yeah.
Forever.
He's a lot better than
he had a good end of the season last year.
Yeah. Dwayne Allen of Indianapolis. I dropped him in one league, and I think I have him still in another. But now, for sure, I think he's worth. With what's his face starting to.
Yeah, Jack Doyle.
Oh, by the way, you can cut Virgil Green now.
Oh,
I think
they have.
Yeah.
I think I might still have him in my big league.
Oh my god!
Here's one.
I got like 24 players.
All right.
Here's a controversial one. Do you drop Eddie Lacy? At this point.
How hurt is he?
Ooh, he's hurt. He's hurt for.
Yeah, I think he's
foreseeable future, at least for next. If you're
if
you're in the playoffs or trying to get in the playoffs, I don't know if you.
If you got a deep team and you can stash them for the playoffs.
Otherwise, trade them.
The only problem is if you do. The only problem is I know he's usually disappointed, but I'm telling you, the only problem if you cut him. And he is coming back at the end of the season. Let's just say he haunts you in the playoffs because some team that plays you picks him up, and that will just make you freaking furious when he has a 100-yard game and a touchdown against.
Ty Montgomery takes his job.
Yeah, and
because Niall Davis ain't gonna do it.
No.
Oh yeah, I know.
I forgot about that trade.
Kicker Josh Brown. What happened to him? That you know.
That's
He
a
likes to
disappointment.
beat up his girlfriends, and he's
Yeah.
a former Nebraska player. I'm sorry.
being your
his
wife's a
girlfriend
disappointment.
martyred, yeah. And he
Or girlfriend.
And they were like, hey, we support this guy, and
Yeah.
what the team let him go. The
Hey,
very
man.
next
Yeah.
day,
The
man.
very next day they let him go.
His little brother's still
Great support.
His little brother is kicking in Nebraska right now, so
Yeah.
maybe we could just hope for another Brown player.
Oh, what a fucking douchebag.
Yep.
Anyway, well, that's it.
He's a kicker, man. Kickers are douchebags. You ever hear the Nick Lowry stories?
Oh,
guess-
I've met the guy. Yeah. He's,
Sorry, Mr.
Anyway.
Lowry, if you're watching.
I thought he was good.
No.
No. All right. Well, that's our
But
show.
he like to slap ball boys.
On the bud?
No, on the face.
Oh, well, whatever.
They were supposed to give him a warm ball, and they gave him a cold ball, and he slapped him. He's like, you bitch, you bring me a warm ball.
All right.
That's when it was the Jets.
we have Nick Lowry stories for days, I guess.
All right.
And him hitting on Chris Everett Lloyd.
Is that a guy's name?
Oh, Chris, the tennis player.
Oh,
Not Martina Navratilova.
isn't that lady like 70?
Oh.
All right. Well, that's our show for this week. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching. And
Hey, guys.
less tennis jokes, hopefully. Bye-bye.